Hello, my name is Brandon, and welcome to Retro Reactions, a place where I experience amazing music from the 70s, 80s, and 90s for the very first time. And today we're going to be traveling all the way back to 1998 to listen to The Hanging Tree by the amazing Arena. Always excited to have them back. This one comes from The Visitor, their third studio album. The lyrics touch upon themes of environmental destruction, societal decay, and a yearning for redemption and absolution. Sounds deep. Let's go. Wow.
Walk along the waterfall, watching as the world turns red. Wonder where the river flows, and the blood on the riverbed. Poison lies too close to us, reach across the salt and the sand, moving deeper into the land. Following the waterfall, watching as the world turns green. Wonder where the river flows, the copper face remains unseen. Ignorance has failed to cleanse, reach across the salt and the sand, moving deeper into the land. Crying as the earth cries out, weeping as the land decays. Wonder if I could have helped, maybe I'd have found a way. Poison lies too close to us, reach across the salt and the sand, moving deeper into the land. The branch of a tree that was waiting for something to preach, someone to teach. The word was the first and the last to be heard from the branch of the tree. It was praying for me to fall down. of gold for a soul to be sold, and the heart of the tree was crying for me to come back. Across the salt and the sand, moving deeper into the land. Take me to the hanging tree. There's a boy in the light and he's staring at me. Take me to the hanging tree. It's the place that I come from. Along the waterline, reach across the salt and the sand, moving deeper into the land. I'm falling down
My favorite arena song, quite possibly, at least from the few that I've heard. That super abrupt ending, a little unsatisfying. I'm guessing it's because it was a transition. I was just so deeply into that song by the end that I could have had it go on. I could have had the ending go on for minutes. But anyway, what a ride. Such passion, such beauty, so much darkness, dread, sorrow. It was just presented perfectly. Wow. Very impressed with the song. I love it. Once again, great peaks and valleys here. The introduction, beautiful. It started very compact, of course, with that beautiful, warm acoustic guitar. But those abstract nature sounds that were coming in, very, very evocative, very sorrowful, setting the tone right away. That was cool. I'm sure it was done with the keyboard, but again, sounded very abstract, almost like a dying or crying animal or a crying tree. I don't know, but stunning either way. I really enjoyed the vocal ride that Paul Wrightson gave to us in this one. Beautiful. You know, moments like in the beginning, he was singing very quietly, soft, deep register, intimate, and then at the appropriate moments he went soaring into the sky later in the song. Wow, an incredible voice, just like so many of the progressive rock great vocalists that I've heard. I also loved all the vocal melodies in this song. So we get kind of a folk vibe in the beginning with that acoustic guitar, very, very gentle, but still very powerfully reflective. I know the topic here, it's huge, it's important, so the music matches that. Then early on, we get one of the most mesmerizing keyboard solos I think I've ever heard. It was so interesting, started hypnotizing me, again adding to that dark, abstract, sorrowful feel, that subtle dread, which later became huge dread. Anyway, that was amazing. I love how they added, keyboard chords and backing vocalists to, I think, verse 2 was it? Just gave it a nice build. Then that big dark turn, wow. It was just pure electronic dread for me. So evocative of chaos, horror, sadness, destruction, and I think That's what the lyrics are telling. That was just amazing. Didn't expect that. Again, I connected with all of it, but especially those grand, dark parts. Then you put some epic electric guitar solos. There was a few of them. Over that dread, that darkness, that power. Wow, extremely moving. Can't say enough. You know, I love how it went back and forth. Again, those peaks and valleys. We were folky, then we got huge dread, back to some folk, and then back to that huge apocalyptic sounding dread. Wow, what a song. I love that we got, I think, a new musical idea around the 75% mark. I love when we have those late additions to a song. It was where he started singing something like "Take Me to the Higher Tree." Wow, love that section. Very powerful again. What a build in this song. By the end, you know, everything was just working together. I was soaking it all in together. The drums, the rich keys, lead vocals, backing vocals, bass guitar. It was all there. And it all equaled huge emotions. You know, I was totally lost in the song by the end. I was teary by the end. Wow, really love this one again. Maybe the best one I've heard yet by Arena. I can definitely see why a few of you guys told me this was your favorite song as well. It's getting the Double Epic Platinum Record Award, of course, for The Hanging Tree by Arena, 1998. Wow. Thank you so very much, the incredible Paul Wrightson, Clive Nolan, John Mitchell, John Jowett, and Mick Pointer. All right, that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment down below. If you wish to chat about this glorious song, I would love to know what you think. So you take care, stay safe, stay hydrated, and remember to let peace, calm, and light into your day and night. And I'll see you next time in the past.